Revan and I warming up. Just asking him to come to me when I call his name. And then doing just a little bit of language of the leash. Seeing if he understands if I pull up on the leash, that means please come into a sit. If I'm pulling the leash towards me, that means please come into my bubble. And Revan was having a great time while we were warming his brain up. During the warm-ups, I'm trying to switch it up as quickly as I can, just so I'm keeping his brain guessing before we start working on the serious stuff. I also like when he gets distracted by a smell, so I can call his name and ask him to come into my bubble again. Great way to proof that recall in non-busy areas, so then we can start building it up when we're in busier areas. Working on loose leash walking and understanding the language of the leash and what I would like when we're out on a walk. I would like him to be on my left-hand side, and when I stop walking, I would like him to do an auto sit. This is really great for working breeds because it gives them an understanding of what is required when we're out and about in public. And anytime Revan looks at me voluntarily, I reward that and I tell him, yes, good boy. Or I try to give him a quick little pat like on the side of his chest or his head, just to like reward that self-check-in. I want him to look to me for guidance instead of him trying to think of a way to help said walk or whatever we're doing. Revan is doing really good. He's understanding what I would like of him, and I also give him a lot of chances to just be loose with a leash as well. Working on down, I added some duration and distance to this as well, on top of him making sure that he understood that if I pulled the leash down, that meant please go into a down. I love watching his tail wagging during our training sessions. Intro to place caught and place command. At first, as I was moving around with the place caught, he was a little unsure of it. I let him have a quick little sniff before I placed it down onto the ground, and then I just kind of let him explore on his own. I rewarded when he went into a sit, and then released him with a free marker, so he understood that to get off the cot, it needs to be a free or whatever you would like to use as a release. Now I'm just kind of guiding him towards the place cot, and as he gets like a step away from him, I tell him, Revan, place. So he's learning to associate the word with the command. I'm now also asking him to go into a down, because in place I'd like to have him have all four paws and butt touching the place cot. He's picked up quick to what place command is, so I've been rewarding him when he stays a little bit longer than a couple seconds, as this is his first session, so I want to build him up and really enjoy being on place. Revan was doing so good that I decided to up the place command and now add some distance and even longer duration. Revan decided to get on the place caught himself. So since he got all 4 paws on it, but then got off, I just asked him to go to place, and then I just pointed with my finger. And then waited a couple seconds after he laid back down before I rewarded him. Good boy, Revan. Walking around with a loose leash just to kind of see what choice Revan would make. Was he going to try to herd me or not? He didn't. Now we're just ending our session with some good loving and pets.